Hey there guys, how's it going? It's TremourSphere, and today is not an upload day. What's going on? Well, I'm about to tell you. So guys, you're probably wondering, Trem mate, it's not an upload day. What's going on? Well, I've been called out, lucky me, to do a Moto Talk. This is what the series is called. This is my first ever Moto Talk, and the talk today is, well, the topic that I'm supposed to address is how has motorcycle riding changed me? This is a hard question for me in a sense, because I've been riding for 4 years, and I've been riding since I was 17. So, riding a bike is kind of all I've known for like the later years of my teenage years. I gotta say, since I've actually started riding a sports bike in particular, and a geared bike, because that shaves off a couple of years, I've certainly become a lot more mature. Having a bike seems to have matured me a lot. I have had an accident in my years of riding where I went over a car bonnet at about 30, and I came off pretty lucky, but I've still got the scars and stuff on some parts. So yeah, it's an eye-opener. You appreciate life a lot more. I would actually be as bold as to say you actually want to live life a bit more on the edge. Other things are, it's ever since I've become a rider, it's given me a new passion. Riding a bike has given me the gift, should I say, because everyone has the gift who loves a bike, of adoring motorcycles. And when people talk about bikes to me, since I've started riding one, it's just, I could sit there and listen for hours and just talk about it and be so content and happy, because motorcycling and motovlogging as well are just wonderful things. And ever since I've started riding a bike over these past couple of years, I've really started to appreciate how much of an amazing hobby motorcycling is, and motovlogging as well. It goes hand in hand. They're my two favourite things to do ever, and the fact that I get to share that with an audience who love to see my content as well, you know, there is no better feeling. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up for my main factors. Other small things I'd like to say that I've changed are my awareness on the road. My driving instructor could not believe how aware I was when I was doing all my driving tests and stuff. I was constantly like doing lifesavers and you know, keeping my eyes on pedestrians and shit like that, and he just couldn't believe it, and he was like, I can tell you're a bike rider because... Sorry, I thought they were going to go into me then. I can tell you're a bike rider because you're very aware of what's going on. And I was like, well, yeah, I ride a bike. But this is, thank you also to, I should have said thank you at the beginning, thank you to SoCal Ninja for referring me for this topic, because this Moto Talk is something I've really been wanting to get into, and it seems like great fun. It gives me a topic to talk about that is provided to me, so it makes it a bit more difficult. But I certainly enjoy it more. I'd also just like to say on one final note, actually, while I remember, just to say that bike riding has made me a much more confident person. Personally, this is just me, but I always get this badass aura when I ride a sports bike. That, man, you know, with like tinted visor, sports bike, I'm just like, oh man, I feel like such a badass today. And that gives me confidence, so I feel really confident when I ride a bike, and obviously that persona follows me throughout my personality as well. So bike riding has actually really helped me along when I think about it like that. My personality has changed leaps and bounds before I was a rider. But I think it's all for the better, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in for my first ever episode of Moto Talks. Likely because these will be smaller episodes, like 5-minute videos-ish, I'll probably upload these not on my regular upload days, but we'll see how things fall. Some days I might, so we'll see. But thank you for joining me for my first ever episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Picture watch. Great fun, right?